power, Lord, and fill us with your love. Lord, send your spirit and fall afresh on us. Fill us with your power, Lord, and fill us with your love.
The gifts of the Spirit belong absolutely to the Spirit. That is one. And if the Spirit gives out the gifts, he wants to operate through you to bless the church. That is, to bless humanity. That is what he gives out through you. It is not about you. It is not dependent on you. It is about the Spirit. And it is dependent entirely on the Spirit. The manifestations of the gifts may not always be there. What do I mean? The gifts of the Spirit, by way of healing, by way of miracles, by way of faith, not faith as in believing now, but the strong, talking about faith, by way of prophecy, by way of all this, may not always be there. Because it is not about you, it is about the Spirit. He brings them out when he sees the need. Not always be there as an individual. The fruits of the Spirit is also a manifestation of the Spirit because of the presence of the Holy Spirit that is in you. And this is manifested in the kind of life that we live, the quality of your life. The spiritual person is someone who lives a life of faith. The spiritual person is a person who lives a life that is gentle. The spiritual person is someone who is loving, who is peaceful, who has joy. All these are things that will be seen, exemplified in your life. And the fruits of the Spirit ought always to be there, so long as the Spirit is in you. It is unlike the gifts. The gifts depends on the Spirit. It comes when the Spirit wants to manifest that through you. But the fruits always have to be there. You cannot say, I have the Spirit, but today the Spirit says I should not be gentle. Or today I have the Spirit, and the Spirit says I should be generous. No. The fruits of the Spirit are always in the life of the believer. And in all, the Holy Spirit, the gifts of the Holy Spirit, and the fruits of the Holy Spirit are inseparable. They are mutually inclusive. One embedded in the other. Where there is one implies the presence of the other. The gifts, the fruits, and the Spirit himself. By way of conclusion, I want to say, let us dispose ourselves always. And let our disposition be that of waiting on the Spirit. Wherever we find ourselves, every moment of our lives. Waiting on the Spirit is communion with the Spirit. And that is why today the church has now gone back to and the communion of the Holy Spirit. Let us always commune with the Spirit by waiting on the Spirit. And like Galatians chapter 5, verse 25 will say, if we live by the Spirit, let us also be guided by the Spirit. If we live by the Spirit, let us also be guided by the Spirit.
Lord, send your Spirit and fall afresh on us. Fill us with your power, Lord, and fill us with your love. Lord, send your Spirit and fall afresh on us. Fill us with your power, Lord, and fill us us with your love.